Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, I thought I'd come on here and talk about a few things I've got going on. First and foremost, I've already spoke about the gym that I'm opening, Touch Gloves Fight School, Touch Gloves Fight Academy, which is going to be opening in January. It's not just going to be a fight gym, it's going to be a bodybuilding gym as well, strength and conditioning. You know, we're doing a social media room, a podcast room, so I'm hoping to get into the podcast world as well. You know, doing interviews with fighters and stuff like that. I want to try and keep away from the crime podcasts. I just want to interview fighters and, you know, I'm just going to try and keep it combat sport related, if that makes sense. You know, so I'm looking forward to getting into the podcast world. But the main thing is for me is opening this business as owning a gym, running a gym has been a dream of mine. You know, not only just a fight school, but the bodybuilding side of stuff as well. Because I absolutely love the bodybuilding. You know, I think it's clear to see that I enjoy lifting weights and doing bodybuilding through the footage, the content that I post. You know, I am well educated around bodybuilding and lifting weights. You know, I was my old man was a bodybuilder, and he educated me as a child around lifting weights and bodybuilding and stuff. So I do enjoy the bodybuilding, the bodybuilding side of stuff, the strength and conditioning stuff. You know, and I'm good at it as well. You know, I've been all shapes and sizes in my past. You know, I've been big and strong, where I've been like up to 20 odd stone, where I'm benching 230, 240. You know, lifting a lot of it, lifting some big weights. You know, and I've been sitting at 5% body fat, where, you know, I've come right down and I've been trim. I think I'm sitting at about 7% body fat now. I'm 99 kilos now. You know, so I've got a good resume of like how to get big, how to get small, how to get thin. You know, how to put weight on. You know, I've got a good resume when it comes to gaining weight, losing weight, and, you know, and doing things like that. So I think I'm a good personal trainer as well. I think I'm you know, my work speaks for itself. I've got a lot of clients in now. You know, I'm a busy boy. You know, I'm working from like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning right up until tea time, you know, with clients and stuff. It's you know, life is going well. Businesses are doing all right. But another thing that we've got going on now, you know, my mate has bought a nightclub in the Middlesbrough area, and it's going to be called the Prohibition Bar. You know, and he asked me to do the doors for him. Would I do the doors? And I said, yeah, of course I will, yeah. So I did my SIA badge, you know, and going to be looking at doing the doors for him. But what we've done is we've registered our own security firm, and we're going to be trying to get into the security business. You know, it's just another feather in the cap. It's just another business to open and run, you know. And I woke up this morning thinking, wow, you know, just how far my life has come. Excuse me. You know, bloody hell, just had a protein shake. You know, just how far my life has come, because it only feels like yesterday that I was struggling with substance abuse. You know, it feels like it was only yesterday that I was stuck in active addiction. You know, I was smoking crack, sniffing coke, taking tablets on a daily. I didn't know whether I was going to survive a day, never mind a week, never mind a month. You know, and here I am, you know, 14, 15 years later, living the dream. You know, living the dream, clean, sober, running businesses, working, being employable, you know, being a people person, you know, doing social media. You know, it's like, it's absolutely amazing. You know, I'm living the dream. I really am reaping the rewards from changing my life around, you know, from getting clean, getting sober, you know, making the right decisions, you know, and surviving on a daily basis, you know, just for today. You know, it's a truer saying, there's no truer saying, just for today, you know. You know, and I've woke up this morning and make setting goals and living for just for today, and I've never been, you know, it's 10 o'clock, and I'm so bloody grateful, like, for how my life is going and things that are happening, the people I've got in my life, you know, my wife, my children, you know, the roof over our head, everything. I know it sounds so cliche, but I'm so grateful today, you know, to be clean and sober, you know, to not even I can't even remember the last time I thought about using. I can't even remember the last time I thought about picking up a drug. But, you know, even all that now, you know, sometimes I can forget where I've come from. Sometimes I can forget that I am an addict because of how well my life is going, you know, for the things that are getting made and built, you know, and the people I'm doing it with as well. You know, I'm so happy. Oh God, I'm so grateful, so grateful. But yeah, so gym's opening in January. Touch Gloves Fight School. You know, we've got a bodybuilding gym opening as well on the bottom floor, which will take a couple of extra months. And then we've got the security firm that's up and running now, T&G Security. you know. So yeah, we're going to be operating in the northeast area, TG Security. If anyone, if anyone watching this, and they want to touch base with me, and anyone who's got the SIA badge who needs a job, or anyone who's needing any, needing any security guards or anything like that, drop me a message. Yeah, we're going to have some top of the range security guards as well. We've got some top fighters, top lads in the northeast area who we train with and we're working with, who'll probably get the badges and end up working for T&G Security. So yeah, exciting times. I'm over the moon with it. I'm really, really excited with what's going on in my life now. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. God bless and big love.